I do solemnly and sincerely affirm and declare that the evidence I shall give before the committee shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Thank you, Missy.
All right, thank you, Ms. Willoughby. And just for the record, would you give us your full name and your current position held at the Transport Board?
Sure. My name is Colleen Willoughby. I'm the secretary to the Chief Executive Officer and the Chief Operations Officer.
And for clarity and for record, you were not the serving secretary for the period 2015 to 2018?
No, I was secretary during that time. I've been at Transport Board. Next month would be 18 years. I spent 17 years as a secretary to the marketing manager in the marketing department, and I've only been in this post for the last year or so.
Did you happen to take any minutes at any of those management meetings that took place between January?
Yes, sir. Those management meetings, the secretaries used to alternate. There were quite a few secretaries at the time, and depending on who would chair the meeting, which manager would be chairing the meeting, the secretary assigned to that manager would be asked to take the minutes.
Okay. Now, you sent us some correspondence dated 24th of August, referring to a number of documents that you are submitting as per requested by the committee. Do you have a copy of that document with you?
Yes.
Could you read for us so that it goes into the record?
Okay, these are the minutes that I would have sent, that I have in my possession at the moment. 2015, December 22nd, February 10th, April 7th, April 21st, January 13th. 2016, December 13th, 2016, October 26th, August 9th, May 19th, March 1st, January 26th. 2017, November 22nd, October 13th, June 13th, and February 7th. And 2018, February 20th, April 10th, and June the 5th.
All right, so according to the document, 18 sets of minutes, which would have covered 18 meetings.
Yes, sir.
In the period 1st of January 2015 to July 31st, 2018.
18, yes, sir.
So 18 copies. Now, when I looked through the package which I got, I didn't find minutes for April 7th. I don't know if it's an oversight or a mistake in terms of the packaging, but there was no copy of April 7th, 2015.
Okay.
All of the others to which you refer were in the package which I got and which will be copied and circulated to members of the committee.
Yes.
So you can check on April 7th for us.
Okay, sir.
Now, you said these are minutes which you could locate.
That's right. So those are minutes.
Are you giving an indication that they would have been or should have been copies of other copies of the minutes which you couldn't locate?
Correct.
Correct.
These are minutes that were sent to me by the marketing manager at the time.
Okay.
They would be sent to marketing department for me to file in marketing as her copies. What I could not locate was the minutes that should have been filed in the general manager's office. That's where I now sit.
And
I found no minutes.
And the current general manager could not speak.
The chief executive officer, no, he couldn't.
Okay. Would you have any idea who might have knowledge as to where these minutes might be located?
I have no idea.
To the best of your knowledge, meetings were held every month?
Well, meetings would usually be scheduled to be held.
Every month?
But it don't always happen that way. It's not always practical.
Okay. And you know of no one else who might be able to tell us where the missing copies of minutes. Could I characterize them as missing?
I am not certain if you should characterize them as missing.
How would you characterize them?
I would say this, that when management meetings are held and secretaries take minutes, they are supposed to distribute the minutes to each department of the manager. So in a situation such as this, if you had a quality assurance manager, an HR manager, and a marketing manager, and a financial controller, all of those people, every manager was
Should I-
supposed to be in possession
Our copy.
of the minutes. But at my search, I couldn't find anyone to produce the minutes, but then I recalled that I had received minutes when I was in marketing, and I went back to my filing system, and I took these minutes from there.
So I understand you clearly. In your posts with the marketing department,
Yes.
these are copies that you receive over the period.
Yes, sir.
Would you be of the view that these represent all of the meetings?
I can't say.
Okay, but these are what you got.
Correct.
Okay. And you mentioned several other departments, each of which should have received copies of all of the minutes of all of the meetings.
Should have received them, yes.
And you're saying that none can be located in any of these departments?
Well, for the time that you would have, that I would have sent the summons
Uh-huh.
to today's date, no.
Okay. Any question from anybody else? Looks like that's it.
That's it?
Yes.
Thank
You want
you.
to stay longer?
No, thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And we do have to follow the protocol and take a few minutes break so that we can have the necessary done in terms of sanitizing.